So what is it that continues to drive you to, what's the creative thing inside of you?
Well, I'm really interested in conceptual art, and because I've chosen that path, and I have to qualify that statement, I'm into the thing that attracts my attention, however it comes to my attention, and totally captures my attention to make me want to interact with it. But then I want to only get to the point where I can break free. I don't want it to obsess me. So it never becomes an albatross in the way that, like, the Stone Roses, they created this record, and it's done to such a degree that they can never do anything better. I never really wanted to be a pop star guy or famous. I just didn't want to be anybody that I ever knew. For years, I told people, like, every single record company in the world wanted to give me a record deal. And they wanted to give me, from our first concert, they wanted to give me, like, way more than 100,000 quid. And to turn me into the next Nirvana was their idea, or whatever it was at the time. And I was like, no. I don't want to be those guys. A lot of times, you know, I'll mumble my songs, record it, and really press it on vinyl, because what I'm really saying, I'll get my head cut off for. See what I'm saying? And I picked up on that very early. Bob Dylan said the same thing. He's like, if my thought dreams could be seen, they'd probably put my head in a guillotine. We use these spy cameras and stuff to film all these record company people, and them going, fuck you, we'll kill you, or, you know, just like crazy stuff, you know, that they do in Hollywood. They pressure you, and it's just the lawyers, and we want to own all of your copyrights, and just some crazy deal with the devil type. You know, I asked them, and they said, for whatever, they're not, they responded to me on Twitter. They said, we're not allowed to expand internationally at this time. Because I said I wanted to control their flagship franchise in Berlin. I mean, they literally chased that guy out into the middle of the desert, shot all of his bodyguards up, and let those guys rape him with their cell phones and put all that stuff on the internet. So when you go there, you listen to people talking, and they're all going, and you're like, do you have a tick or something? And they're like, no, it's a word. I'm like, if it's a word, how do you spell it? And they're like, P-F-F-T-T. We don't know, but it's our word. Also, artistically, what was making these progressively worse is that besides drug or alcohol would be that I would chase those. I would love the feeling. I was against foul trading, but I knew that this had to be decided by governments and businesses and the whole thing, and scientists outside of my control. So, knowing that situation would occur with the internet, I played both sides of the game.